Hey, Friar fans. Just a quick message before we get started here. Just want to thank you all for tuning in and let you know that this thing took a lot of work. This was actually the idea of Ryan Plugi, who works in our communications department. He came to me with this idea, and there was no way I was going to say no to this. We had a tremendous amount of fun doing this. Ryan did the legwork at the beginning, getting the game and putting all the features together with the rosters and the team colors and uniforms and so on. And then we got together, simulated the game, and I took it from there. And this is the finished product. Do want to let you know that we try to give everybody as much playing time as possible. I know it's a video game simulation, but I still want to put that out there. We did try our best to manipulate the depth chart so that everybody got fair play. Varsity guys returning obviously got a bit more. So, but I just hope you all enjoy. I know during this time that things have been really out of sorts. And I know this is not the spring game that we wanted, but it is the spring game that we have. And I hope you all enjoy. Thank you very much. Well, welcome everybody. A special presentation of the 2020 Black and White football scrimmage here at Rufino Stadium. I am Cliff Gibson, Sports Information Director, and very proud to be joined by my broadcasting partner, getting the duo back together.
Yes, sir.
Max Danielson, class of 19. Thanks for giving us your time. What's it like being back, man?
It's very, very, it's strange, but also it's glad to be back because, this brings me back to the days where we'd be calling the games.
Good times.
And those were some of the best times of my life. I can remember so many times, where it be me, you, or even Rusty joining us in the booth. There's a lot of great memories that I have from just broadcasting at BL.
Absolutely. Well, we got of course, every year at this time we have the culmination of spring practice, and we come together and basically see what we got. It's the first look at the next season. So excited today to see what the 2020 Friars can do. And but more important than that, the spring game is a family atmosphere. It's a chance for the BL community to come together. What are some of your memories as far as just attending the spring game?
Well, first of all, just it brings back the whole atmosphere of game day itself. You think about the pregame tailgates, just all the Friar students and families coming out, partying it up before, the big game. But as well, then you get your first appearance or your first time seeing the new team coming up with the seniors' departure and kind of a preview for next season. Then, of course, like I was talking about with the whole atmosphere, you get that atmospheric feeling. Heck, we feel that all the time in the broadcasting booth from the students.
Absolutely.
And it's
I still think it's the best seat in the house.
It is.
Well, that is going to lead us into, we're going to take a look at the rosters here, and starting with the black team. These rosters are split up. It's not varsity on one and sub-varsity on the other. It's an even distribution, really. And if we look at the black roster here, on your screen, and the starting quarterback will be number 7, Jeremiah Williams, who will probably be a contributor on the varsity this year. Of course, you have All-State linebacker Logan Monroe coming back, number 10. We'll see the Schnur brothers, Aiden and Austin, getting some playing time as well. Excited to see Isaiah Schmidtke, see what he can do today. He was a big-time contributor in the running game last year. And then you've got the burner, 88, Matt McLaughlin. We'll see if he can find some room to operate out there and get the ball into his hands. The black team is going to be coached by Brady Gunn. Head coach Greg Price kind of takes a back seat in this event and just kind of observes and gives some words of encouragement here and there. So he'll turn over the black squad to Coach Gunn. So let's take a look at the roster for the white team. And what stands out to you there, Max?
Well, first guy I see, of course, Michael Light. He had a great year this year at the quarterback position for the Bishop Lynch Friars. Coming in to step up big time. overall great season by him. Unfortunately, being an alum that I don't really get to see them on a weekly basis, but I do follow, of course, the Twitters and all that, and I see the numbers that he put up. Another guy I honestly to look at, number 99, Buzz Jardy, who's been a big contributor for the Friars team ever since he got onto the floor for, or really onto the field for the Bishop Lynch Friars.
Yeah, had some injuries last year that kept him limited in some games, but when he was on the field, all he does is contribute. He's gonna wreak havoc in the backfield. So I'm excited to see him out there today at full strength.
And even so, whatever college team picks him up, they are going to get a bargain for him.
The offers are rolling in for Mr. Jardy. So that's going to wrap up our look at the rosters. And when we come back, we will get straight to the action of the 2020 Bishop Lynch spring football game.
Max, a fun family atmosphere here at Ruffino Stadium as we get ready for the teams to enter the field. And after a month or so of beating each other up, beating up their friends, they're ready to come out here and do some serious hitting, it looks like.
Absolutely. I mean, heck, during the spring training and all that and practices, the number one thing that these players are ready to do is they're amped up. They're ready to go out. They're ready to show the Friar crowd what they're made of, and then especially what they've been practicing for this past month and a half.
Yes, sir. Captain's meeting for the coin toss, probably the most friendly coin toss you're going to see.
Absolutely.
And somehow they meet again. All right. Well, there's our first glitch in the video. Fantastic. And yes, that is a coin. Yep. Referee checks to make sure it is a coin, and it is. So we've established that it's a coin. We don't know what's happening on the coin toss, but it's irrelevant. So, yeah, we've got some fired up players here. And we're about ready to kick this thing off. It's going to be a good time.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, this brings me back to those days of calling the games, man.
Oh, and by the way, happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah. Spring game's a holiday. We'll call it that. Yeah. Well, we have Ben Bernal getting set to kick things away here for the white team.
Hey, end of the school year, too. That's a holiday.
That's right. And you get a look at number 7, JP Savant. That is Isaiah Schmidtke wearing the captain's badge. Back to receive for the black team. And Bernal gets the run up and puts the foot to it. That's a fantastic end-over-end kick. Schmidtke is going to take it on the goal line to the 10. 15, 20, and whoa, we got delivered a pop right there by 53, who's not on any of the rosters. So, yeah.
Hey,
some guy who just invaded the BL football program and stole a jersey.
I guess so.
Jeremiah Williams under center, first down. He's going to give it to Schmidtke, but boy, he's going absolutely nowhere. Stop there. It looks like Michael Shelton.
I mean, right there, right away, Shelton was ready to pounce on him. Schmidtke got the ball and right away just stopped him for little to no gain.
Yeah, they're going to need some better blocking up front. Schmidtke looking, you get a good close-up on him, wondering how many times he's going to be hit before he crosses the line of scrimmage. Hopefully that's not a trend. This time Williams in the shotgun. Look at this. We got 4 wide. This ought to be fun. 3-step drop. Oh, he has to dump it off, and he does, to a receiver who probably wanted a little bit more time. Looking for the receiver there, tackled by Sam Williams. Not sure who that was on the catch, but
well, Sam Williams was the one on the catch.
And the tackle. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. See, I'm already black, white. I'm getting it mixed up. Here we go. Jeremiah Williams. Oh, my goodness. Sacked and fumbled. And that was the hit by Nolan Avery. Hello. Did I get that right? Was that? Yes, it was. Nolan Avery with a pop.
Humongous sack there on the blind side.
Good grief. Paging offensive line. And recovering is 66. That's Aiden Humison. So 4th and 15, and it is time to punt. Oof, that was a That was a rough start for the black squad.
Definitely not good to go with 3 and out right away.
Dollins will kick. Look at the foot on that. That's a beautiful punt. Taking his DiBiase at the 29. And hello, have a seat, Cole Milkwright. Well, his brother has the hops on the basketball court, but Cole Milkwright applying the wood on the special teams there.
And I'll tell you what, the Milkwright family, one of the most athletic people I've ever seen. I mean, Jake, of course, on the court, like you said, has some of the best hops. He's going to be going to St. Mary's, I believe.
Oh, William and Mary.
William and Mary.
There's a dump off on first down.
Hey, we got one word right.
Michael Light drops it off to Lucas Farrell for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Logan Monroe. Have a feeling that'll become redundant in this game, mentioning him. 2nd down and 5 as we're a couple minutes in to the first quarter. Ball at the 42 and Light is in the gun. As time looks over the middle and throws, and DiBiase couldn't hold on to it. Michael Light had to put that ball into a tight space.
Yeah, I mean, inches of room there. He had a good throw, got him right on the hands, just that DiBiase could not hold on to it.
Can't really blame him. That's a tough situation, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
defenders draped on him.
I mean, that's one of the hardest situations a receiver can be put into.
So 3rd and 5, we'll see if the white team can convert their first 3rd down opportunity. Light drops back, 7-step drop. He's going to dump it over the middle of the Lucas Farrell again, and he's going to be awful close. They're going to give him the 1st down. So Lucas Farrell coming up with both of the yard-gaining plays on this drive.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this play right here. He just gets his foot in to get that 1st down, which is very, very crucial for this white team.
And Milkwright making another stop. So where the black team failed to convert, the white team is on the move. They're looking to cross midfield. 1st and 10 at their own 47. 3-step drop for Light. He's going to drop this off into the flat for Lewis. Okay, Jordan Lewis. Pick up a 5. Yeah, that looked like it was going nowhere, but.
Yeah, I mean, a nice, simple 5-yard game. Can't really complain on that.
Light is back under center. They've crossed midfield. Oh, Luke Pacer with a nice hole up the middle. He's going to cross the black 40 down to the 39. He gets 10 on his first turn. And Max, the white team, starting to build some momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, talk about that O-line for the white team. Just giving up that perfect window of space for him to go into there and get a very easy 1st down.
You could have driven a garbage truck through that hole. 1st down, 38, Light. 7-step drop. He's going to look and has a man over the middle. Hey, Lucas Farrell quickly becoming a favorite target. 3 catches, 19 yards already on this drive. He's going to be just a yard short, but establishing a trustworthy connection.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're going to be hearing his name throughout this game.
He's off to a great start. 3 catches on 1 drive. We'll see if the black defense can lock things down here. 2nd and 1, ball at the 29. They're going to go with an offset eye. Here's a toss to Pacer. And oh, hello. Defense converges. And right there on the stop, yep, number 10, Logan Monroe, helped out by Armando Navarrete. No gain.
Yeah, I mean, this is about to be a crucial 3rd down here. If the black team stops them right now, they force a field goal, which at this level, it's not given. If they don't, of course, now they're looking to get right into the red zone.
Yeah, well, will we get a chance to see some of the legs on these kickers in the field goal situations? Light. Huge drop back. Had plenty of time. He's trying to hit Ethan Morrison, but that was well defended. See if we can get a look at the defender. That would be Casey McFadden breaking that thing up, so it will be 4th and 1.
A shout out there to the BL baseball program.
There you go. Oh, lining up for the kick is Bernal. This is going to be a 46-yarder from just inside the left hash. See if we can put some points on the board. Good snap. Bell with the hold. That kick is up, and according to the yellow marker, it is all good. What a kick. Ben Bernal gets the white team on the board with 2 minutes to go in the first. It's a 3-0 ball game.
I mean, like I said, it's never a guarantee at the high school level. But when you have guys like this that have great legs, I mean, can't complain about that. The Friars have always had some pretty good legs. You think back, Carson Garrett, one of the prominent kickers in recent BL history.
Absolutely. Sergio Blancet before him.
Oh,
Fantastic.
man, I forgot about him.
Fantastic kicker and soccer player.
Oh, I forgot about him. Wow, that was like my freshman year.
Those are the only kickers that I know of because I've only been here 5 years. So Bernal puts another boot. And this time, this is going to be Matt McLaughlin, 3 yards deep. Oh, boy, did he run into an absolute wall there. Say hello to number 53. And again, that's a stranger to us. Not on the roster, but
that was the guy that invaded earlier.
He's a huge special teams contributor, that's for sure.
Now, very interesting there that in the end zone they didn't take the knee and get right to the 25-yard line.
Just trying to build some momentum, but that's a huge risk. Jeremiah Williams is popped while he's trying to throw, and as we get a look at the NFC playoff picture, looks like the Friars are in good position, Matt.
Yeah.
Max, sorry.
Ahead of my Packers, I guess.
Well, nobody really likes the Packers. Not even you. You don't even like the Packers. Deep down in your heart, Max, you know that you're a Cowboys fan.
Nah, I like the Packers. I just don't like the management.
Just don't like Aaron Rodgers
No.
or his mustache. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Williams, 4 wide set, but he's under center. He's going to drop back, and boy, he's protection is becoming a real problem, and so is players being able to stay on their feet. Hey, another look here. Look at our Friars now are 15-0. They're definitely home field advantages in sight, and didn't get the plate number on that truck that just ran over the receiver. But, oof. 3rd down and 7. Black team having their share of problems, Max.
Yeah, and one of the most problems that I'm seeing so far is the O-line. I mean, the white team's O-line is giving Light space, and now here you go with the black team. They're not being able to give Williams enough space for him to convert.
Well, he had a little bit of time there, and they dropped it off to Benny Simpson across the middle, but when it's 3rd and 7, you're going to need more than 3, that's for sure. But I'm not good at math, but I can add that up pretty quickly. Yeah. 4th down upcoming with a minute to go in the first as we get, several looks at that play. 35 on the tackle there. That is Bo Renteria. And we will have the punt team on once again. Dollins will get his 2nd kick in the air. It's another beauty. And DiBiase will get another turn and probably wishes he hadn't. A return of 3. And there's your NFC East picture there. The Friars are in 1st and 2nd place. So
tackle there on that play made by number 85, William Doherty.
There you go. Light still in at quarterback. We will see lineup changes throughout so that everybody can get some playing time. And again, Max, it's Lucas Farrell. 4 catches here in this first quarter, but you see yards after catch, not really a trend yet. Hopefully that'll be on the uptick pretty soon.
I mean, you so far take a look. I mean, Light's been targeting Farrell all night long so far. I mean, even though it's the first quarter, 4 receptions.
Those little drag routes. Yeah, he's just looking for the drag. So a gain of 7. Might be the last play of the quarter here. Owen Sibley comes in motion. He's gonna fake the handoff. Light is looking. He was hit as he threw. This ball is in the air for a long time. Holy cow. Wow. Deflected pass, but Anthony DiBiase is going to pull in a 41-yarder as we reach the end of the first quarter. And our score, Friars 3, and Friars 0. We'll be back. And right back to the action at Rufino, 2nd quarter starting. And it's a 1st and 10 at the 20 for the white team, who leads 3-0. And Michael Light still in at quarterback. Oh, over the middle to Anthony DiBiase, and took a shot.
Yeah, I mean, defense right away coming out on a strong foot there. This is a really, really crucial situation for the black team because right now, Light and the white team are in the red zone.
Light getting some time there. Holy cow, what a hit. That's Kaysen McFadden again putting the hit on Jordan Lewis.
My boy Kaysen.
Whew. He brings the wood to the ball yard and the ballpark, I guess, huh?
The metal, but that works too.
There you go. Oh, yeah, high school. And we got a quarterback change now. Grayson Bell, his first snap. And there's some weird icons on the screen. I don't know what happened there. But his first pass is complete. Look at Anthony doing it all.
Two big receptions right there.
He catches the long ball, and he does the possession receiver thing there. And now it is 1st and goal for the white team. And now you're seeing it really pay off when your quarterbacks have time, because now you have a backup quarterback in, and he's just there picking up where Light left off.
Yeah, I mean, it also helps, too, when your receivers are in the right positions. They're reading the playbook there.
That is very helpful.
Yeah.
1st and goal from the 1-eye formation, handoff to Kelsey Caldwell. Hey, came into the game at the perfect moment, just in time to vulture himself a 1-yard touchdown. So congratulations to Kelsey. Nice score there. And again, the offensive line.
I mean, look at that. The amount of room that they just made for him. You could part the Red Sea with that amount of room.
Well, Webster Walls is in at the fullback, and the offensive line itself made a hole so big that Walls didn't have anything to do. He got through the hole, and he was looking for somebody to block, and there's absolutely nobody home. Extra point here by Bernal is up and good, and whew,
close to being blocked there.
It was 10-0, White with the lead. And look at those numbers for Kelsey Caldwell. 1 carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown, and a long of 1. He's rolling in the binary stats right here. A little nerd talk for you. And there's a look at Coach Brady Gunn. Not pleased with what's transpiring so far, but a lot of time left, a lot of time. Bernal to kick, and another beauty. Of course, he's had nothing but great kicks today. Schmidtke from a yard or two deep, and he's not even going to reach the 20. Oof.
Again, interesting that they're still not taking the knee. I know, like we said earlier, they're trying to get that momentum, but
yeah,
why not take that free yard, or why not take that free 25 yards?
And we will have Austin Schnurr in at quarterback, number 18. Ball is on the 19 for a 1st down. Schnurr will hand it off to Wiley. He has got a pretty decent gain here, 4 yards. Bo Renteria making his 2nd stop.
And right now, looking like the O-line, too, for the black team is improving a bit there. You see, I mean, they're giving him a lot of room there on the left side for him to work with.
Yeah, that was probably the first decent hole that the ball carriers have had to work with for the black squad. Maybe, hopefully, a sign of things to come. Offset eye on 2nd and 6 as we flip to a different camera angle here. That's fantastic. Nice hole there. Wiley right up the middle.
Wow.
He's got some space, and he's finally going to be drugged down by Buzz Jurdy. And a nice pickup, 30 yards on that carry.
I mean, 2 runs in a row, and like
Yes,
you
sir.
said, I mean, now it's looking like this black team is finally figuring out where to go with the O-line. I mean, look at that. I mean, just
wow. But look at the hustle by Buzz. From his defensive tackle position, tracks him all the way down the field, and I think Mr. Wiley may get heckled a little bit for getting fetched by a defensive lineman.
Hey, kid's got some wheels. What can I say?
Sure does. 1st and 10 for the black squad at the white 47, and things are looking up for the men in black. Now a single back set. Schnurr will drop back, and oh my goodness, did he get absolutely crushed by Buzz Jurdy. Ball squirts out. Schnurr is upset. He is pounding the ground in frustration. And, let's get another look at this. Hello. Yep, it's lunchtime.
I mean, we were talking about earlier in the pregame how big of an impact Buzz Jurdy was going to be to this game, and
I think
that
Schnurr
just shows
felt the impact, unfortunately.
I think he's going to feel that impact till next week.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens here. 2nd and 22, so they took a couple steps forward, but a big step back. And Schnurr out of the, oh my goodness, please get rid of that. And Michael Shelton tracks Wiley down on a
5-yard
pass
loss.
Completion. That's a loss of 5. And hey, happy holidays, Max.
Yeah, happy holidays again. I mean,
end of the school year, yeah. Summer is here, of course. Here in the great state of Texas, summer arrives in February.
It's very true.
And lasts until January. 3rd and a lot, 27 yards. Schmidtke is checked back in. Hello, somebody please protect the quarterback.
And that's
Buzz
Jurdy again on that one.
Oh goodness. Oh, okay. Buzz is just I don't know. Somebody flipped a switch on him. Look at, good grief. Oh, poor Schnurr.
Can we talk about the wheels on him right now?
Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Oh, my Lord. And
it's like he's in Madden and, you know, he's got that 99 overall speed. I don't know.
I think we jinxed it with this O-line. I mean,
yeah.
2 plays in a row just giving the D-line just everything to work with.
DiBiase to return the punt, and it's not a great return, but it's, you know, his best so far. Great job by the punt coverage team for the Black Squad. They've really gotten down there and prevented anything big. And you think, as we're halfway through the second quarter, the white team's got to come up with, black team needs to come up with something big, a turnover or something like that. Logan Monroe again. He's got like a honing device, you know, from that linebacker spot. He's always where the ball is.
Tackle on that play was made by number 77, Ben Weber.
There you go. Good job, Ben. Get a look at Kelsey Caldwell there. That second carry was not as fruitful as the first, where he got in for the 1-yard touchdown. Ball at the 32. Grayson Bell is under center, and it is 2nd and 10. Bell will give it to Caldwell. Slips a tackle. That was a nice piece of running for a 6-yard gain. Nice elusiveness there to slip that tackle and probably gain an extra 4 yards on that.
I mean, at this point, you got to get something on the board, or for him especially. I mean, even though coming off a touchdown, why not add fuel to the fire here, get something going into the second half, gain even more momentum.
And we would like to thank our instant replay sponsor. It is provided today by The Locker. Get all your BL spirit wear and attire at The Locker, which is open, well, probably not now. Nothing's open. But you can always visit their website and get your gear there. So 3rd and 4 for the white team. And Luke Pacer has checked back in. Grayson Bell in the gun. Gives himself a pat. He's looking, has time, and finds Jordan Lewis. And woo, here we go. Hurry up offense. Okay. I'm here for it.
Surprised they didn't give it to the receiver that was running right down the middle on the right side.
Oh, Bell. Bell in trouble now. And finally we see the black defense break through for a sack. That was number 61. And I'm not fast enough to find the name. Ooh. 37? Who are all of these rogue players? There's a look at Coach John Searson on the sideline. He's doesn't look happy, but doesn't look upset. He's just kind of looks, indifferent.
Yeah, very risky there on that pass. I mean, he had a lot of daylight for his receiver, but at the same time, I mean, then 4 defenders are right on him.
Yeah, and very quickly after a first down, now they're looking at 3rd and 16. So black defense stepping up to the challenge here. All right.
Fans are getting riled up.
Yeah. Pacer on 3rd and 16. Coach Searson dials up the give-up play.
How about
He's going to hear about that.
Yeah, how about Logan Monroe on that tackle there? Not letting anything through.
Just straight. I mean, that's just fantastic. That is perfect form tackling. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. And 4th and 10. Yeah, we'll might have to ask Coach Searson, at the break, why he's not a little bit more aggressive with the play calling.
Surprised there also that they did a hurry-up offense. I mean, they got some timeouts still on the board.
Yeah. No one's even bothered to take a timeout.
Yeah.
The referees have got to be furious right now. They could use some water. You're talking about the end of May in Texas? Oof. And, they're also going to let the clock run out. Neihart will boot this. Schmidtke to return from the 10. Had a blocker. Blocker disappeared. And Schmidtke goes down after a pickup of just 6. So 44 seconds. Based on what we've seen so far, Max, do you think the black team can put something together, get some points on the board?
I'd be surprised if they could this play. It all depends really on this O-line.
And this is Austin Schnurr looking. Oh, hits McLaughlin down the sideline. He is going to outrun everybody.
Adios.
Wow, took the words right out of my mouth. 79 yards. Schnurr is fired up. Black is back in the game. A little excessive celebration. There are no TAPS officials here today, so there will be no flags. And, Renteria looking around like, hey, whose coverage was that? And we've got the fans are coming to life, which is fantastic.
I mean,
Look at that.
On that play, I mean, McLaughlin just took it.
He ran by Kane Renteria. Get the separation there. There's the catch, and then you have Court Doyle coming to help from his safety spot. Boy, he gave it everything he had too, but just short.
Speed by McLaughlin. Something else, man.
Matt, the leading receiver for the Friars last season, and that's a good indication as to why. The kick is up and good, and we got ourselves a ball game here. 34 seconds left in the first half. Matt with some pretty impressive receiving average there, 79.
And I think this is a great position that the black team is in right now, because now if you just stop the white team with 34 seconds left, not hard to do, especially the defense looks to be on the uprise here. But the question now goes into, if with that, do they have some momentum going into this?
Well, they definitely got momentum. And now I'm curious to see if Coach Searson will be a little aggressive here and maybe take at least one shot. Kickoff from Black. This is Pacer at the 1. He's going to bring it. And woof, tackled on the play. A nice tackle made by William Doherty.
Has a pair of tackles on the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And, you know, I think maybe if they had gotten a little bit better return on that, they might have taken a shot. But I don't know. I don't know if this is a situation. Definitely, no, they're going to hand it off. Caldwell gets dumped there by David Herrera, excuse me. And it looks like they're content. Wait, do we have a timeout? The clock has stopped. Oh, now it's going.
No timeouts so far.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just ignoring them, or maybe it's a bonus to who can take the least amount of timeouts. Who knows? I formation, 5 seconds. Grayson Bell he'll hand it off to Caldwell. Decent gain, and he's drugged down there by Doherty, who's made a handful of stops today, and that'll bring us to the half. So an exciting end to the first half. Brady Gunn, you see him there, looks pretty pumped up for the momentum they gathered. And the white team's still in the lead, but it's 10-7 now. And that'll take us to the half, and we will be back with a halftime show in just a moment.
Oh well. So first half in the book, Max. We saw some fireworks there at the end. We were a bit concerned that the black team was gonna go into the locker room with a big goose egg.
Yeah.
But, man, they hit the big one right up there at the end. So momentum, changing the dress, maybe.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking about how the O-line, the very first thing before I said is like, it all depends on this O-line.
Yeah.
They gave them just enough room to work with. And of course, Matt McLaughlin just takes it to the house. A little bit of hesitation on that play. Jukes out the defender. Gets, I believe, two that tried to tackle him.
Yeah,
and then just takes it to the house.
Flew out of the corner, and then Court Doyle had a decent shot at him. But even though he sacrificed his body laying out for him, he came up just inches short. So fantastic play.
Cannot
Fantastic
catch
play.
up to that speed of the kid, man.
Yes, speed kills.
It does. It does.
McLaughlin certainly killed him with speed on that play, hands then speed. So a fantastic end to a very entertaining first half that has the white team ahead 10-7. And we're not gonna babble on too much longer. We'll go ahead and we're gonna hand this off to the pride of Bishop Lynch and let you get a first look at the 52nd line of the Bishop Lynch Brigade.
All right, all set for the second half as the white team will get the ball, a chance to redeem themselves after giving up that long touchdown to end the first half. Nice kick all the way down to the 1. Ethan Morrison will bring it out to the 15, 20, and the longest kick return we've seen today. Tackled by number 30.
Not on the team.
Now, security needs to do a better job of monitoring who comes onto the field because these guys are not students.
Yeah, I mean, either that or they're just bringing random kids down from the black hole.
Yeah, they just don't want to. Maybe they just don't want their true identity to be known.
Maybe they're bringing back alumni.
That would be awesome. Let's get the. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, nice throw over the middle, Jordan Lewis. I was going to say, let's get Raleigh Williams back in for a couple carries, huh?
Yeah. Or heck, why not get Jarek Broussard out there on the wings?
On the old jet sweep. Yeah, good night. 2nd and 1. That was a good pickup. This is Jackson Gathings in for the quarterback here in the 3rd quarter. He's going to give it to Caldwell. And boys, he stood up by Logan Monroe.
Yeah, he's just going to get enough on that one.
They have Logan at 3 tackles. It seems like he's been involved on so many more. Maybe that's 3 solos.
I mean, and that's also the fact that Logan Monroe is just such an impact on the defensive front for the Friars team. And, I mean, we saw it last season, the season before. He's just been one of the key players. I mean, it seems like he's in every single play for the Friars.
Every play. It's like a heat-seeking missile.
And it looks like we're seeing the next play here.
Okay, a little insight here, a little XFL coverage
yeah,
maybe.
I was about to say.
I like that. So 1st down, they're going to give Caldwell the benefit of the doubt.
And peace, by the way, to the XFL.
Oh, makes me sad. It was doing so well.
I got to see one of the games, and they are so much fun.
Well, I envy you because they were a blast to watch on TV.
Well, I had to leave also early because my ex got too cold, so that was fun.
Yeah, well, we'll just pretend that never happened.
Yeah, trust me, I want to pretend it never happened.
Gain of 7 on that 1st down throw, and look at the white team moving the ball. Gathings a quarterback, and fake to Caldwell. He's got a little time to throw, and boy, maybe a little too much time. You get a little too much time, and quarterbacks start to get a little excited. That may be the inexperience, showing there, but a wide open Caldwell right here. He just picks a hole and sets up for an easy throw there.
I mean, Gathings on that just read the route wrong there. Threw it way too early before.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
White squad 3 of 5 today on 3rd downs. That's an interesting stat. Thank you to our statistician who, I don't know who it is. He's doing a great job. Doing a great job.
That would be me.
No, never you. You had your shot a few years ago and failed mightily.
It wasn't that bad.
It was terrible. How many yards do you have Jarek for in this game? Oh, about 700. That may be off by a few.
Hey, I didn't come into that game thinking I was going to do stats. To be fair,
everything that could go wrong as far as broadcasting did go wrong. Like we played that game in the worst place. There was not a Wi-Fi to be found. I don't know how we broadcasted that thing.
We connected to some remote outlet.
Somebody who had a hot spot in the back of their truck.
Oh, that was right, yeah.
Oh, we have a little bit of a glitch here. Okay.
I think the coaches were slowing down the game there.
Yeah.
Wanted to get some highlight footage.
Cheaters never win.
Yeah. Talk to the Astros.
It's a good-looking throw. Oof. Well, let's not. Because we're both fans of teams in the AL West, albeit different teams.
Both supporting our teams, too, today.
And both hate the Astros, so.
Very much so.
It's all about unity. Nothing brings people together like hatred, right?
Exactly.
2nd and 10, white squad looking to move this a little further, but negative. Matt. Oh, not Matt.
That's Kelvin Reyes.
Sorry. Kelvin Reyes. Man, he coming unblocked. Yes, sir, he did. Blind side.
I mean, Gathings saw nothing of that. I mean, just coming right for that blind side. Look here again.
It's like he might have felt his breath on him at the last second, but not enough time to evade that hit. And we've seen some monster hits on the quarterback today.
Yeah, I might want to call the fire ambulance there, a Luke Snyder reference.
Oh, no. Well, we do have some of the best athletic trainers in the game.
Absolutely.
Mike Hopper and Lindsey Matby, who will be getting married soon. Congratulations
That's
to Lindsay.
awesome.
And also the Work of Heart Award recipient this year.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Well, Coach Searson watching his receiver drop a pass that might have helped them move the sticks into 4th down and go for it kind of territory, but instead, well, let's look at that play one more time because 4 replays was clearly not enough. Okay. Coach Gunn looking happy. His team has forced a punt. And this will be Henry Neihart to kick it. Eventually. Great snap. You know, the long snappers just don't get enough love, Max.
Yeah.
But
Well,
their
let's
job
see
is
here.
just as important as anybody else.
Very much so.
Because, you know, in high school football, we've seen our fair share of long snappers where the ball doesn't exactly leave the turf.
Yeah, or get to the punter at all.
Or maybe gets, you know, skyrockets over their head by a mile. And, hey, there's another XFL look at the upcoming play. Let's see how well it's executed.
Oh!
Not very well. Right into the hands of Bo Renteria, who got toasted on that touchdown by McLaughlin.
Makes up for
It's
it.
a little get back there. Nice job, Bo.
Yeah,
And the white team coming up big.
I think you may have spoke too soon on that play right
And
there.
that was, if I'm not mistaken, Aiden Schnurr coming in. That was his first snap of the game. And he'd like to have that one back, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's some unlucky stuff right there.
Looks like we have a new quarterback as well. Jake Smotherman is in at quarterback for the white squad. 3.5 to play. Caldwell, no sir. Turn out the lights. Nice hit there by Cole Milkwright. Cole lines up in the secondary, but he makes plays at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
He's a feisty man.
I mean, both the brothers make plays, one on the hardwood, one on the field.
That's right. Got a look there at Kelsey Caldwell. He's hoping his name gets called here on 2nd and 11. And nope, he's going to resort to blocking duty. Nice throw over the middle by Jake to hit Owen Sibley. Owen looks like he's a little disappointed he didn't turn that into a bigger gain, but you got to take what you can get in a tight game like this.
Absolutely. I mean, anything helps to gain momentum or gain an edge on the other team.
We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 4, 16-yard line after the turnover. See if they can convert it into points. Ooh, Smotherman took a hit, but boy, did he do a great job of delivering the ball to Anthony DiBiase, who's up to 4 grabs now for 70 yards, just consistently producing for the white squad today.
I mean, so far having a great day. I mean, just look that right up the middle there, no one around him. Can easily convert there and get himself right into the 10-yard line.
And Jake showing some determination and some resiliency there to get up after a hit like that. And he is right back at it. 1st and goal from the 8. We'll see if the white squad can capitalize on the turnover and get back to a 2-score advantage. Smotherman drops, looking a little bit of a, oh, we had a lag. But that lag allowed Owen Sibley to find a little room to catch that ball. Sometimes technology works for you. Sometimes it's against you. Sometimes I should just stop talking and hand it over to you.
That's all right. I mean, hey, basically explain the same thing. Not really much to talk about on that play besides, I mean, a good
Don't
I can't even think
don't forget about
my
the
words.
lag.
Yeah.
2nd and goal with the 6. Smotherman looking. Oh, he had a man running across the middle. Instead, he tries to give it to Sibley. Perry Cloud is going to pick this one off and take it for a huge return. Perry Cloud, 1 tackle and now 1 interception, and that was a huge one on the goal line. And Jake Smotherman missed a man that was dragging right across the formation. That could have been 6 easily. But, you know, sometimes that artificial intelligence isn't so intelligent.
I mean, that play right there, I know it wasn't on the goal line, but gives me some flashbacks to that Super Bowl interception there.
Ah. Should have ran it.
Yeah, definitely.
1st and 10, 43. Aiden Schnurr was looking for some
Yep, Buzz
some
Jurdy
redemption.
again.
Buzz Jurdy, 4 tackles, 3 sacks, a forced fumble. Buzz has come to eat today. He's hungry. Oh, goodness. Whew. Not as quite as huge a hit as his brother took, but One of those that you don't really feel until the next morning when you try to
Yeah.
crawl out of bed. At a loss of 7. And down to the final minute of the third quarter, the score has not changed since the half. Maybe some last-minute fireworks again. We'll see.
Possibly.
Offset I formation. Schnurr is going to toss it out to Wiley, and that had no chance. It was read perfectly. So defending on the play, Juan Leva, number 20.
I mean, on that play right there, white team had perfect coverage on the right side there. Not much to do for the black team.
Yeah, the defense really was stacked up on that right side, so they were going heavy all the way, and black team just ran it right into their strength, really. 3rd and 17. See if they have anything special dialed up here. Schnurr has a little bit of time, has a lot of time. Look at this. He's going to let one go. Boy, that was almost picked. Ooh, dangerous throw. But that's probably the best pass protection for the black team today. He had all day to throw that ball. Oh, that was Kane Renteria looking for his second pick. But instead, he's going to get the knockdown and force a punt. Oof.
Yeah,
Beautiful protection, though.
A little bit surprised there he didn't decide to scramble, especially, it seemed like he was forcing that a lot.
Yeah, once you are back in the pocket that long, that's pretty much either a coverage sack or there's going to be a whole lot of places to go.
Yeah.
But good kick here. DiBiase from the 13, and boy, the coverage for both teams has been spectacular. And that will take us to the end of the third. No change in the score. White squad leading 10-7. 1 quarter to go. As you get a look at our fantastic concessions here at Rufino, we will be back in just a moment. For the fourth quarter, somehow they've decided to shorten it by about 30 seconds. Weird. Who knows what they're doing now. Starters are back in for the white squad, who have a 10-7 lead. So we get to see Michael Light again. And
got
another
DiBiase
throw to DiBiase.
right up the middle there.
Look at Anthony, up to 5 catches, 82 yards. He's done everything today except score. Maybe that might be in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, right now showcasing exactly. This is the game. If you want to showcase to the Friar fans what's up for next season, this is a perfect time to do it.
And he's putting on one of those performances that says, hey, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for me. Buzz Dirty, another one.
Yeah.
And 1st and 10. Happy holidays, Max.
Yeah, happy holidays again. End of the year, students getting done with finals. Tackle there by Casey McFadden, my guy.
There you go. Luke Pacer, very pumped after a 2-yard gain. Somebody may want to talk to him about that.
Heck, he's just pumped to get back on the field.
Yeah, maybe that's it. He's had to sit for a while, let some of his teammates get some reps. It is 2nd and 8 after a scoreless third quarter for both teams. There you go, Luke getting some running room there. Gets out past the 45 and a 1st down. He's had a decent turnout today, 28 yards on 5 carries.
Now that's something to get pumped for.
Yeah, you see the look in his eyes just then. His eyes really got wide. He's ready to party. 5 minutes to go here. 10-7 ball game. 1st and 10 for the white squad at the 46. Light faking, throwing to Webster Walls.
A throw on the run there.
Yeah, we'll talk off the back foot. Well, Aaron Rodgers style.
My dude, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, nice mustache. Loss of 1, however, for Webster. So that's going to have a negative tick beside it in the old stat column. But it's not about stats. It's about wins and losses.
Absolutely.
2nd and 11, and they will give it to Luke. And Luke will meet Logan, who now has 8 tackles. That number jumped up pretty quick.
Heck, he's a presence. Like we were talking about earlier, presence on the defense on almost every single play.
That's what that young man does. Very quickly, this is 4th quarter ticking away here. I'm not sure how that's happened. Somebody must have hit the fast play calling mode here. Highly successful today on 3rd downs, 5 out of 8. See if they can pull out a 3rd and long. Well, they're going to go very conservative here. Give it to Luke again, who gets to the 50. Good carry.
Not a bad day at all for him. 7 rushes for 33 yards.
Maintaining that average right at about 5 yards a clip. And, 3 downs, you get 5 yards every time. You're getting first downs, right?
Yeah.
4th and 6. See, we're getting low on time here. We got about 8 looks at this last play, so I think we're all on the same page as to what just happened there. Well, they're going to go punt formation. Coach Searson is going to put it in the hands of his defense to protect this 3-point lead. Punt by Neihart is going to hit at the 2 and lag its way into the end zone. And Neihart looking around like, dude, they touched it. But no, they didn't. Another look at Jeremiah Williams, who, despite not having any time to throw in the first quarter, showed some grit. Completing a couple of passes with defenders pretty much inside his face mask. Holy cow. Isaiah Schmicke not going to be happy with that as he gets the toss. And as soon as he took the ball, he gets absolutely leveled by number 20 there for a loss of 4. Who do you got there?
That would be Juan Leva on that tackle.
Oh, nice. Leva making another stop. That one for a big loss. And if the black squad is going to rally here, that ain't the way to get it started.
Yeah, I mean, talk about that play. I mean, Leva saw that the whole way.
He did. Yeah, he met Schmidtke as soon as the ball got into his hands. Williams now with a little bit of time, and he's going to dump it off to Isaiah, who stiff arms somebody into oblivion. We won't point that player out. Oof.
A little bit interesting that they decided to toss it to the side there instead of trying to get some type of gain. I mean, now you're going 3rd and 15. This is really the possession where you need to put everything forward.
Yeah, that play call, your chance of doing any serious damage is pretty low. I mean, that's a very conservative call. We'll have to get with Coach Gunn afterwards and see what he was thinking there. And Williams is going to take a shot. Oh, and Court Doyle had the best chance at it. The ball intended for Benny Simpson, but Court almost pulled it in for another interception. And not what the black squad was looking for. Down by 3 here late in the 4th.
Now, I'm going to be honest here. I do not understand this play call by Williams at all if he's just deciding to throw it down the field. At this point, you still got 2:23 on the clock. You have a ton of time to move down the field. Why throw the bomb right away and still give enough time for the white team to come back?
Well, it looked like Simpson had gotten by his man in man coverage there. That was Ben Van Way. Maybe he just didn't see Court Doyle coming over the top. Thought he had a decent shot at it if he could just put it in the right place. Oof, hello. Luke Paysour doing what he can on the return. They will have great field position, however, at the 41. 2:15 left to play here.
Now, I wonder if the question I got, do you think we're going to see a timeout any time in this game?
We have yet to see a timeout or a penalty. So the referees have really...
they've been lenient this game.
I think they're just, looking to take the check and get out of Dodge. But you know what? On most nights, I wish that's what they would do anyway.
Very true.
Keep your flags in your car and just come out here and have a great time. Luke with a 4-yard carry there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. Down to 2 minutes remaining. And, yeah, there's something new for high school football this year. We do have a 2-minute warning. Happy holidays, Max.
Yeah, happy holidays once again.
I hope you and your family are having a fantastic holiday season, staying safe.
Yeah, I mean, hope your kids as well, your family. I mean, end of the school year, why not celebrate just a bit,
I've been working at home for 2 months, Max. My kids are driving me absolutely nuts. Would you like to take them with you?
I'll pass on that one.
All right, well,
I don't think I'm old enough yet to be a parent.
I'm not asking you to be a parent. I'm asking you to be a babysitter, Max. I will Venmo
I don't know
you.
if I can.
I will Venmo you $5.
$5. I mean, I don't know. You might have to check on someone else with that. I mean, who knows? My sister maybe can handle that.
I'm always looking for babysitters.
But then if my sister comes home crazy, I don't know what to expect.
She will come home crazy after watching my kids. That's a guarantee. 1st and 10 for the white. Ball is at the 45 of the black. Second half is just kind of
going by pretty quickly.
Him hauled along, and a very long huddle we have here. Michael Light, I don't know if he's back there singing show tunes. to his teammates.
Maybe they're talking about what they're going to do after the game. You know, go to the Darriette, get a nice burger there.
Do love me some Darriette.
I do. Oh, wow. Hey, we got some timeouts finally being called.
Apparently we missed one, but we did get this one. So Coach Gunn is pulling into his bag of timeouts here.
For the first time today.
Yeah. You say, oh, wait, I have these? Not used to being the head coach, so that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll let it slide.
slide.
So as the game progresses, the huddles seem to last for a lot longer.
Yeah, I think now it's the debate of whether they go to Darriette or to Torchy's.
Man, that's a tough one. Luke Paysor gets it on 2nd and 7, meets Logan Monroe.
And the last timeout of the 3, the only 3 that we've seen so far, probably the only 3 we'll see tonight.
I'd be surprised if the White was to call a timeout with the lead.
Yeah.
But the black squad has certainly positioned themselves to make a stop here on 3rd down. Of course, the clock would likely run, and they would get it back about a minute to go after a punt. So positioning themselves for a possible last-minute rally. We'll see what happens here. If they ever stop chattering in the huddle, I mean, Luke is just giving somebody an earful. Either that or he's just singing his favorite song. Who knows? The microphones are not allowed inside the huddle, unfortunately. 3rd and 3 coming up.
That'd be some nice XFL coverage right there.
Give it to Luke. Oh, he's got a first down and more, and that might just about seal the deal. Coach Gunn and his black squad have run out of timeouts. And when they needed a hole, boy, Luke sure got one. He's got some solid numbers today.
Once again,
And we will talk about some of those numbers in our post-game wrap-up.
Absolutely.
Get a look at Luke there. 12 carries, 69 yards. That's a solid day. And, Coach Searson has decided to put an end to the fun early. Come on, Coach. This is the black and white game. We don't take a knee.
Why not show the fans something? Why not get them energetic, you know?
Energetic about taking a knee?
No, I'm talking about
yeah, of course. All right.
I mean, it's not like it's a playoff or a district game. I mean, heck, show the fans something. They came out here, you know.
Yeah, run a little flea flicker. A little swinging gait. Instead, we get to see Michael White take a knee.
Yeah.
Which I don't know about you, but it's like the most fascinating play in all of sports.
Absolutely. I mean, just the way he's gonna snap the ball here, and he's just gonna wait for it whenever he decides to.
I don't know what he just audible out of taking a knee. What was the point?
And just watch this play right here as we're about to see it. He's gonna take it. Left knee down on the ground, textbook kneel right there.
So another knee, and apparently Coach John Searson more concerned with getting the quote win unquote in a scrimmage that has no bearing in the win-loss column, rather than giving the fans some entertainment.
Honestly, I think he's just going for the bragging rights over Coach Gunn.
Maybe that's it. Maybe steak dinner is on the loser, huh?
Yeah, steak
Well,
dinners.
that'll do it. So Michael White takes a knee for about 8 times in a row. They run out the last quarter on the clock, and they're going to hold on to a 10-7 win here in the 2020 black and white spring game. Get a look at Coach Gunn. He's not too happy about those knees taken at the end. But a cordial meeting with Coach Searson at midfield. It's all in good fun.
And we got our cameraman out there, which is awesome.
And look at that. Player of the game? No doubt about that. Buzz Jurdy, 4 tackles, 3 sacks, had a forced fumble. So we get a look at maybe a pivotal play in the game. A nice run. I think that was the run that pretty much sealed it on 3rd down, as Luke had himself quite a game carrying the ball. But our final score is White 10 and Black 7.
All right, and thank you for joining Max and I for the post-game wrap-up here. Max, what a a thrilling end to the 2020 spring game. Low-scoring affair, but had its share of big-time moments and excitement.
Yeah, I mean, the one I think about before the second half, McLaughlin there, just getting absolute daylight towards the end of it, puts the black team on the board. I mean, you look also of the confidence and the composure of Michael Light in the pocket there during that first quarter, and just the amount of space that O-line was giving him.
He definitely looked much more comfortable, taking the reins on the offense. So that was refreshing to see. But with that big play at the end of the half to not only get them on the board but pull within 3 points, I really thought that it would just kind of manifest into something bigger. But they had a chance. They drove down in the second half, had the ball on the goal line, and then interception.
Yeah, I mean, that was a humongous momentum shift there. We were talking about going into the second half. The fact was that the black team scoring that touchdown, we thought that was going to be a really big momentum shifter for them. But then come the second half, there is no scoring whatsoever. And it was really a defensive game from that point on.
Well, you gotta tip your hat, though. The black squad had a couple of chances there to either pull even or pull ahead. But Coach Searson's defense, knuckled up, and they made the plays they had to make. So whether you win at 10-7 or you win at 40-7, bottom line is the W, right?
Absolutely.
Actually, that's not true, because here at the Black and White Spring Game, the bottom line is the community. So we would like to personally thank everybody who has tuned in. We hope that you have enjoyed this special virtual spring game as much as Max and I have enjoyed working on it. So before we go, I do want to give some special recognition to some others who made it possible. Ryan Plugi, a Bishop Lynch alum, also a member of the communications department. Ryan was pivotal in putting the actual game together, the simulation, creating the rosters, and putting together all of the unique things you see on the screen. Also, Allison Elliott and Carrie Schnurr, our brigade coach and director, for organizing, orchestrating, and putting together the video for the halftime show. Always great to see the pride of BL out on the field, and we welcome and congratulate the 52nd line. I look forward to seeing you girls at halftime in the fall. And, of course, I have to thank the athletic directors, Greg Price and Allie Tennyson, for their support in this entire endeavor. And thank you to you, the Bishop Lynch community, because you are no doubt our biggest fans.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words for you, Max?
I mean, not much that I can really say. I just wanted to thank you for bringing me on this. It was great to go down memory lane. I mean, relive back the old days of Bishop Lynch football. Man, I would pay anything to go back to those times, call these games again, because I remember they were some of the best memories of my life. And even so, I mean, this is a perfect time also to talk about, I believe next year the Sports Media Club is going to be reinstated.
It will be back.
That is awesome.
So, to any of you who will be 9th through 12th grade at Bishop Lynch in the fall, the Sports Media Club, run by myself, is looking for anybody who's interested in doing broadcasting, doing video work, some graphics, photography, anything like that, anything that's associated with, the media side of the game. So feel free to drop me an email. My email address is cliff.gibson with a B at bishoplynch.org. Max, the first 4-year member of the club,
and the lone president of the club.
lone president of the Sports Media Club. Max, if you could just summarize what being in the club was for you and what you gained out of it.
Well, I mean, talking just in general, what it's gotten to me. I mean, right now I'm putting what I learned in that club to my current life right now. I mean, not only running my own podcast about sports, but also being able to call games at the collegiate level for the Austin College Lady Roos and Men's Roos basketball team. By the way, go Roos. There's just a lot. Hey, always gotta give a shout out to the Roos. But
Huskies.
Yeah, I mean, really the one thing that I can at least testify to with the Sports Media Club is it allowed me to kind of find and live out my dream that I've always wanted to do. I mean, you make some of the best memories I mean, heck, we talked about that game. I mean, where it was terrible to call it, but you know what? That's a memory still.
Sometimes the worst situations end up providing some
turn into the best
most
memories.
memorable moments. That's right.
I mean, the JJ Pierce, or when we were at JJ Pierce with Jared Hedges, a lot of great
story for another day.
A lot, and heck, if you want to go listen to that story, I believe it's on the rundown. It is on the rundown. Both of them have stories. Episode 8, and then the episode I was on later on. But I can testify that it is well worth your time, and if I could, I would give anything to go back and do it all over again.
It's just so much fun.
It really is.
It's so much fun.
It really is.
And it's a way for kids who are not necessarily athletes and not in the athletic programs to be part of the athletic experience. And I think that in itself is extremely valuable. But yes, email me, cliff.gibson@bishoplynch.org. Or, you know what, hit me in the DMs on the Athletics Twitter. And, of course, that is @BL Athletics. If you're interested in joining the club, you can email me or drop me a DM, and I will reach out to you. I'm looking for anybody and everybody. There are no tryouts here.
None.
Everybody has a place. So, I think that about wraps it up. Let me go ahead and drop our social media channels for you. Of course, Twitter is @BL Athletics. On YouTube, of course, well, you already know since you're here, as well as Facebook and Instagram. All you got to do is search for Bishop Lynch Athletics, and you will find our official accounts there. And, of course, the official athletics website for Bishop Lynch is www.blfriars.org. That is it for me.
Also, wouldn't forget Anchor, too.
Don't forget about the Athletics Podcast.
The Rundown. Which is hosted on Anchor. You can find links to that just by diving into our social media. So, be sure you check that out. We've had a lot of fun, or I've had a lot of fun lately with some of our guests. And, I think that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We hope that this was a nice break from all the craziness that's going on right now. And a nice outlet for also sports, because right now there isn't much there.
I'm missing the NBA playoffs, man. It's stabbing me in the heart.
It really is. I mean, right now we should be watching the Clippers and the Lakers.
The Last Dance.
That was a great
We'll
documentary.
get into that.
Yeah.
I think we have a future podcast coming up. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We have had a blast. We hope you have too. Have a great weekend. Go Friars. We'll see you soon.